I don't work with HCPC. I'm not staff or a representative, but I'm just sharing my experience, how I migrated, the process of getting licensed by HCPC. Hello, beautiful people, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Chidima Ike. If you are new on this channel, you are very much welcome. And to my returning subscribers, thank you all for coming back today. And what I'll be talking about today is my migration process, how I migrated from Nigeria down here to the UK. So in my intro video, I talked about my profession, that I am a physiotherapist. Please, if you've not seen the video, the link is on the description box. Kindly watch it, okay? Now back to the business. So I'm a physiotherapist and I migrated from Nigeria to UK using the route of skilled worker visa, and this was possible because of the process which I took in migrating, and that is Health and Care Profession Council. Okay, now let me explain it better. Health and Care Profession Council is the council in UK that regulates physiotherapy profession in addition to other professions which I'm going to be talking to you about. Right, so let me simply summarize the whole process before going into detail. I'm going to list all the professions that is being licensed by Health and Care Profession Council, which in acronym HCPC. If you are a health professional, then the first thing is to be licensed by UK government. Then secondly, apply for jobs, which is mostly NHS job, which is their government job here in the UK. Then once you are successful in an interview, then the other process of your visa, and you book your flight and you travel. So this is just a summary, but this whole thing takes process and takes time as well. So now let's go into detail. Now first and foremost, go to their website and then download their application form. HCPC website, just go to Google and type HCPC International Application Form, and you'll be taken to the site where you will see the form. And once you get this form, in the first is about how many pages? Is about 11 pages, okay? So it's 11 pages. That is the form you'll find in their website. Now the first form will give you a highlight of all the profession that is being licensed by Health and Care Professions Council. Now let me list them out for you. Art therapist, chiropodist or podiatrist, clinical scientist, dietitians, biomedical scientists, which are medical laboratory sciences, occupational therapist, orthoptist, paramedics, physiotherapist, prosthesis and orthotics, radiography, speech and language therapist, operational department practitioner, practitioner psychologist, hearing aid dispenser. Okay, pardon me, I'm reading from my laptop, okay? So sometimes when I look away, just know that I'm reading. Of course, I can't have all these things, all this information off heart. Now, this department, this profession that I just listed now are licensed by Health and Care Profession Councils in UK. Nurses are not licensed by HCPC. Doctors are not licensed by HCPC. Dentists as well, they are not. They have their own regulatory professional licensing body. So now I'm concentrating on this profession because this body HCPC also licenses my profession, which is physiotherapy. So now you need to, why I say you need to check this form, this first page of the form, is to be sure that HCPC licenses your profession. Okay, all right. Now after checking the first page, now check the last page. This last page will tell you the requirement that you need to get before submitting your forms. Because look, when you must have gathered all these documents together, you will be sending them via DHL. Okay, DHL, especially for my Nigerian brethren, DHL is, you are not submitting it via email. Okay, so after checking the first page, go to the last page and check out all the other documents that is required of you to get. Now let me list them out. First and foremost, when you are filling this form, be sure to put your email address, because they are going to email you and ask you to pay for scrutiny fee. Now, the copy of your ID. Your ID they are talking about is your international passport. That is your ID. Now, make sure that you have your international passport handy. So if you've not applied, you go and apply for your international passport and have it handy. That is number one requirement. Number two requirement is proof of address. And this proof of address, you can simply go to the bank and print your bank statement or any other proof of address that is very, very legal. So it must have your current address where you live, not where you've lived before. So maybe if you need to update your current address in the bank, you can do that. It doesn't take time. You update your current address and print your bank statement. Your bank statement has your address. Okay, now the third one is for married women. If you are the woman, if you are the one applying and you are married and you've done change of name, then they need that change of name together with the newspaper publication. Both of them goes together. Okay, so they need these two things from you. You need to have it handy. Now, a passport photograph, just normal size passport photograph. Your BSc, remember this is for graduates, not for undergraduates or diploma. Your BSc, because they are going to ask you for your relevant qualification certificate. That is your BSc from your school and your licensing body in your home country. So for us in Nigeria, or licensing body from MRTB. Sorry, I'm using Nigeria because that is actually where I come from. So I'm not only referring to Nigerians but other countries. And if it is not in English, have it translated in English. Okay, now your course information form is another requirement that you need to have handy. This course information form is to be gotten from your school of study. So you simply go back to your school where you did your degree and request for your course information form. Have it handy as well. And it must be original, not photocopy. And it will be stamped. Okay, and this course information form comes along with English proficiency. So while your department is giving you this course information form, be sure that it comes with an English proficiency. They will state that every courses you did was done in English, and that is just what the English proficiency note is talking about, and it's also going to be signed and stamped by your department head. Then you are going to get one recommendation letter from either your place of internship or your place of current work. Either one is okay, but not two. Just so when you must have gotten all these things that I've just listed, now what you are going to do, the passport photograph is going to be attached on the second page, right? Second page of this form. Yes. So when you go to the second page of this form, you will see where it is. You will see the space for your passport photograph. So now use a gum and gum it. Do not staple. Do not staple. Okay. It's even written there that you should not staple it. Use a gum and gum it there. Now your course information form from school is original. It's not a photocopy. You are not meant to photocopy it. You are submitting to we're billing via the DHL, the original course information form. Okay, it is stamped from your department. You don't need to photocopy. You are submitting the original together with that English proficiency that comes along with it too. Now, every other document that you will be submitting to them must be photocopied document. Do you understand? Please do not submit your originals. The only original you are submitting to them is your course information form and the English proficiency that comes along with it. Every other form, your proof of address, your international passport page, um, your degree certificate, your MRTB license, or any other licensing body of your country, and all whatnot that I've listed before, what you are to submit are your photocopies, the photocopied document. Now, those photocopied documents, you must take them to the court and get them certified by a lawyer, okay? Once they are certified, now you bring all these things together with this form that you've downloaded, fill it in Microsoft Word. It's about, I told you it's about 11 pages, right? Yeah, 11 pages. So these are the things you can feel like there's nothing technical and it's just summary. The first page is just telling you all the professions that have been licensed by HCPC. The second page is talking about yourself. The third page is talking about your qualification in your profession. Tell them the school where you schooled and your qualification. And then the fourth page is talking about your professional experience. You just talk about your experience, and you can use your place of internship as your first experience, and you just summarize what you did. Please don't come and write everything you did. It's not possible. Just give a summary, okay? And the fifth page is talking about another of your experience. That if you have a secondary experience. If you don't have, you leave it blank. But if you have, even if it's volunteer, fill it, okay? Let's continue. Now the 10th page is talking about some declaration. Then the last page, they call it checklist. So whichever one you've done, you tick. Is written there. Is very, very simple. So this form is not complicated at all. So you download it to Microsoft Word, you fill it there, and you print out. When you must have printed it out and you have certified all those documents I told you about, please do not certify your course information form because they are original. They are coming from your department. And do not staple these forms together. Just leave them. Put in these other documents that I've talked about. Then go to the DHL and submit. It is as simple as that. Within 2 days, it should arrive in London at their office, okay? Now, once you've done this process, the next thing is to be patient and wait. So you wait for a couple of weeks, because now due to the COVID-19 and some of their staffs are working from home, it takes time, okay? Sometimes it takes up to 3 months before you can now receive an email from them. But then you can always call them. To be sure that your documents have arrived in their office safely. So once you call them, and they will tell you that they've received it and it's on the queue, then you don't need to worry about anything. Just chillax and get your money ready, okay? Then after 3 months or any time at all, please, there is no specific time, but I'm just using my own time to give a reference. So after so many weeks, they are going to email you that they receive your documents. They will give you an application number and they will ask you to pay for your scrutiny fee. This scrutiny fee is the fee that you pay to enable them start the process of scrutinizing your documents. Now, after you must have paid your scrutiny fee, once you pay, they are going to email you that you've paid, and they are going to give you a link to pay for the scrutiny fee. The link is active for 72 hours, okay? 72 hours, how many days? Just calculate it. So you should pay within that stated time. Now, listen. If due to some financial constraints you are not able to pay within 72 hours, that link will expire. But it's not a problem. You can call them directly on phone and ask them to give you an account number. They might not give you another link, but they're going to give you an account number where you pay the money directly to. And of course, you're going to get a receipt that you've paid. So it's not a problem. Do not worry. Because some people, they will say that they need to get their money ready. Even if you don't pay this money after 1 month, there's no problem. Like, they are not going to stop your process. They will just pause your process and concentrate on other ones. So once you pay, they continue. Okay, so that is not a problem. Now, after you must have paid, and you'll be told that the money I've received and all that. So I'm having dry throat already. Okay, now when I paid my own scrutiny fee, what I paid was £495. If there is no mistake, they'll proceed with your application. Let's give it another 2 to 3 months. You are going to receive another email from them that that you should pay for your license fee. And when I paid mine, it was £180. They will also give you a link to pay. If you don't pay on time, this link is going to expire after 72 hours. But just as I told you before, it's not a problem. You can always call them and they'll give you an account number where you pay this money to. So whenever you pay this license fee, within how many hours? Okay, within 24 hours, that is within 1 day, you get your license number. All this while, what they are looking for is license number. There is no certificate or anything. They will just email a number, tell you that this is your license number, you've been registered, blah blah blah, congratulations, and you start jubilating. Okay, so congratulations when you get to this stage, because you have gotten your license. You are now licensed to practice in their country. I told you this happens within 24 hours. So after this, you don't have any. In fact, HCPC have settled you, and you have settled HCPC until it's time to renew your license. You know how it goes. Okay, so now the next thing is to start applying for jobs. Okay, now let me tell you, when you must have paid your scrutiny fee, that process of waiting until you pay for your license fee, please use this time and start working on what we call your supporting documents. Your supporting document is just like a more detailed CV. So your supporting document is what you need to apply for jobs. Always advisable to apply for NHS jobs in UK. Either UK, Scotland, I don't know, Wales, I don't know. Wherever you want to settle in the UK. You know, UK is divided into 4, right? England, Scotland, Northern Ireland, and Wales. Okay, so but I know that most people settle either in Scotland or England. I don't know why. I myself am in England. Okay, so on that day that you receive your license is the day you're supposed to start applying. Okay, all right. I know that people pay huge amount of money just to get this information that I just dished out now. So when you receive this information, please do not hoard it. Share it, spread it, tell family, tell friends, whoever is interested in migrating to the UK to practice will really find this very helpful, and I hope it helps you, and I hope to receive many testimonies from this vlog. Okay, so thank you all for watching, and watch out for the part 2 that's coming out. So there I'm going to talk about how to apply for jobs, different sites to register, how to write your supporting documents, prepare for an interview, and your migration process, visa, and booking of flights until you land here in UK. So my utmost priority is to see you move from your home country, that is if you're interested, to the UK. Okay, now if you've not subscribed, I really don't know what you're still waiting for. please hit that subscription button, okay, and turn on the notification bell because more interesting information are coming your way from me to you, and I love you. Take care of yourself, and we'll see again soon.